Hey, what's up everybody? It's Ken here, and this is a little impromptu video. I'm going to let you share in the splendor of leaving the island of Sardinia on the Norwegian Escape and just the amazing view that we have right now. Let me turn this camera around. Check this out. So this is the island of Sardinia. We've been here all day today. We're just leaving. So that's the main city, the capital city over there. Check this out. This is freaking gorgeous. So we're in a suite on the ship, which is on the stern of the ship. We've got this big, huge balcony area in the back. But I gotta just spend some time with this. Take a look at this. It is absolutely gorgeous. Check out Sardinia on a map. Sardinia is part of Italy. It's about 1.5 million people on this island. And that, of course, in there is capital city of Sardinia, which they have some really amazing offers on the table right now. They are offering people who want to move to Sardinia houses for $1. Check it out, it's real. It blew my mind when I actually saw that, but it's absolutely beautiful. I almost want to just leave the camera right here for you guys and just let you see that sun setting there. It is beautiful over the mountains like that. It's just fascinating to me. So we're 7 days into our cruise right now, and I'm here on the cruise with 12 amazing real estate investors. We're doing a little mastermind trip, and it's been an unbelievable experience. And I want to talk to you guys about some of the things that I have learned over the last couple of days. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flip this around again. And we'll do that. So sit there like this, because I want to talk to you about this. I am just blessed, absolutely blessed to have spent the last 7 days. We got 3 days left on this trip with 10 real estate investors, significant people. And I've talked to every one of them individually because obviously I invited them to come on this vacation with me. But I think between all of us, we're holding about $1 billion in real estate. So if you can think about 10 people that all have $100 million real estate portfolios, some of the experiences in the life learning that they would have in their mind. So over the last week, I've spent time with every one of them. And I've asked them like detailed questions about, their best advice to people and their best thinking and their best ways to do things. And I want to share some of these things with you right now in no particular order, because I think there are some amazing lessons for all of my subscribers with what they shared with me. And we're going to go through it. I'm going to get myself a little bit comfortable here so I can talk through this with you guys. But check this out. So when I was talking to them, actually, let me move over here to a chair and I'll sit down with you guys for a second. And when I was asking these guys this advice, I was expecting a whole bunch of different pieces of advice and ideas that they'd come up with. And what I was really surprised about is very little that had to do with real estate. And more of it was really just about life lessons and business lessons. The one piece of advice that everybody said that they would give to their friends and their family, anybody that they were doing, was this: you have to take risks in life. What did that mean? Well, if you're going to grow as a human being, as a business owner, if you're going to make more money in life, if you're going to get more success in your life, it's only going to come when you step out of your own comfort zone, you get out of your own way, and you actually go out there and do things. You take risks. You work harder. You get out of your comfort zone. You do things differently. And every single one of them said the same thing, that if you want to succeed in life, you've got to be willing to take risks. Second thing they said, wasn't all of them. I know Dunn said it, and Sherry said it, Willie and Rose, they said it. So most of the people I have here was, your success is going to be determined by the relationships you make. And they were all talking about the fact that we're on this cruise together and how much their friendships are growing now in addition to their business relationships. But there's old sayings, and we've all heard them before in life. You're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you think about who are the people that you're hanging out with the most in your life right now, who are the people that you're around the most in your life, it's going to be a direct reflection on who you're becoming. So if you want to become a better person, if you want to learn more, if you want to be more, if you want to make more, hang out with better quality people. And this will mean that some of you are going to have to eliminate some of the relationships you have today to make room for better relationships. Think about it this way. If you're hanging out with 5 people regularly that are millionaires, you're going to start learning some of the intimate details, some of the intricacies, the tips, the techniques that they use in their lives. Those are obviously things you don't know yet because you're not there yet. So you start hanging around with people that are doing better with you in life, you're going to do better in life. And that was it's really interesting to see how that came back again. Now, when we were talking about real estate, you guys hear me talking a lot about the 4 steps, the 4 things you have to master if you're going to master real estate. You got to learn how to find properties undervalued. You got to go into deals undervalued. You've got to learn how to raise all the money from other sources. So you're not using any of your own money to acquire the properties and do these deals. You've got to learn how to increase the value in properties. And finally, you have to learn how to properly structure an exit. You master those 4 skills, you're going to change your life forever. So anytime I talk to any of them about real estate, that's what they were all talking about. They're talking about those 4 tips. And they all had different things to say about it. But really, that is the essence of succeeding in real estate. And listen, if you're following me on YouTube and you enjoy watching my videos, first of all, make a comment in the chat here, because I'm not going to keep doing these videos if nobody likes them. But if you really want to succeed in your life and you want to make more money and you want to change your family's trajectory forever, focus on real estate. I am the first person in my family that's ever had any money. And I'm talking generations. My father, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, great-great-great-great-great. I chased this back to Ireland 6 generations. And nobody has ever had money. But because I broke that trend, not only am I able to leave this money for my family, for my wife and kids, but their level of thinking is now increased. So both of my kids are on a different trajectory because of that. It's all because of real estate. If you're not happy with what's going on in your life and you don't go out and get yourself into real estate, you have only yourself to blame. If you're watching the videos on my YouTube channel and you're not getting into real estate, you have only yourself to blame. If you truly want to change your life and do something more in your life, get into real estate investing. Oh my God, I gotta go. The sun has just gone down again. We're gonna take a break from this little conversation, and I gotta show you the sun has just set. Let me turn this around again. Isn't that beautiful? That's amazing. So now we're on about a 14-hour cruise to an island called Ibiza, or a city called Ibiza. It's just fascinating. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at the colors in the sky in the Mediterranean. It's amazing. Gorgeous. Hope you all get to do this someday. There's nothing better. Okay, David, I'm doing a little video just giving some advice. We know there's 12 of us crazy real estate investors on this cruise. And if you had a chance to give entrepreneurs around the world one piece of life advice, what would it be?
Life advice or real estate advice?
Whatever you think. What's on your heart?
You know, it was something that we were talking about the other day when you asked Sarah and Jesse was asking about my piece of advice. Just love everybody. Like, if you give out love, you're going to receive the love. And always remember, even if you're disciplining a child or if you're, upset one day, if you just tell people you love them, like the ones you love, tell them that. Don't think that they expect it. And then all of a sudden, you're going to feel a lot more love come towards you.
So don't be a hater.
Don't be a hater.
Don't send out negative energy.
Don't. You know me.
Just love everybody all the time.
All the time.
Unconditionally.
Unconditional love for everybody. And you'll be so impressed at how much comes back to you.
Okay, I'm back here again. And I'm here with Sherry Tompkins, who has a really great sized real estate portfolio, tons of success and experience in her life. And I'm asking everybody individually, if you had one piece of life advice or business advice to give to all the entrepreneurs that watch this YouTube channel, what would it be? She didn't know I was going to ask. What's that?
Get training.
Get training.
Training from people that are already doing it successfully. Save yourself a lot of money and time and rookie mistakes by learning from people who are already there.
So that's interesting because a lot of people, especially the skeptics in life, they'll hear that and they'll instantly be skeptical about it, saying, oh, you're just saying spend my money and give it to somebody else. But people that are successful, it's the one thing they all have in common is they all have hired different coaches in their lives to expedite the experience.
Absolutely. Every one of them hires a coach for something. Could be health, could be business, any reason. But anything they want to get better at, they hire someone whose life is dedicated to teaching that thing successfully.
Interesting. Now, you've done all right in your life. You've made a bit of money. You got a nice business growing.
Beautiful.
When you look back at your journey and all the highs and the lows, obviously there's always more lows than highs in this game, but what's one thing that you wish you would have been told at the beginning?
I think just don't be afraid and just do it. Even if you don't know how, the answers will come. So, we own a business that I knew nothing about, and we just learn as we go. And I used to be afraid when things would get broken or I didn't know what to do, and I just had to figure it out. Somebody told me what to do. Somebody always had the answers. So
you weren't afraid to ask questions.
I wasn't afraid to ask questions. I wasn't afraid to get my hands dirty. I was just gonna do it.
That's great. Let's have a drink.
All right, cheers.